Hi, thank you for coming in today.
It was my pleasure, thanks.
My name is Ashley, and your name is?
Denise.
Hi, Miss Denise. I thank you for coming in again. I am a student that is in the interviewing and counseling course at Delaware Tech Community College. My advisor name is Miss Marshall, and today I will be doing a videotaping of our session. You can choose to be either real or either tell a story. However, we have discussed which one you are going to do, so we'll move forward. I would like to tell you that I am not a real counselor. However, you may wish to talk about whether it's real, something real or not, and you may role play or talk about a real issue that does not necessarily relate to you. Please let me know, however, during the videotaping, if you feel uncomfortable, you can stop the video at any time. Okay?
All right.
Confidentiality is important. Anything that is shared between you and I is between you and I, and it goes no further outside. However, I would like to let you know I am a mandated reporter, so I would like to also share that, meaning if you state anything that could cause harm to yourself or anyone else, I would have to make a good judgment call to move forward with that. The videotape is on. It's important to remember again that I'm not a real counselor or therapist, and that all of the videotapings will be shared with my instructor, Ms. Marshall, and possibly my classmates for learning purposes. Boundaries are important to also keep in mind as I am a beginning interviewer. Obviously, I cannot counsel counsel or provide therapy. This is a practice session so that I can learn more about the interview. In fact, I would appreciate feedback from you as to my performance, and in what you feel or find that may be helpful. If you have any contacts, you may contact my instructor, Dr. Marshall, and this is her contact. And if you are willing to go into this counseling session, could you please sign, please? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So what brings you in today?
I've had very, very, close calls with, I've just been depressed a lot lately. Depressed with school, work, everyone. I'm just tired of it. Sometimes I feel like taking my own life sometimes.
So you stated that you're just really tired, and that sometimes you feel like you just want to take your own life sometimes.
Yes.
What makes you feel like you want to take your own life sometimes?
Sometimes it's like, I go to school, I learn, I graduate, no one ever shows up, you know? I have family, but no, it's like, I feel like no one cares anymore.
What makes you feel as though no one cares?
Before, growing up, they always encouraged me, especially my sister and my father. They were always like, go do more, Denise, go out this, go that. And then it's like, where were you guys at my graduation?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where were you?
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't know. My brother moved all the way to Virginia. My sister also lives in Virginia, but she's on the other side. And my parents live in Seaford, and I live in Salisbury. So it's like, even though we're sort of kind of close, we're still not close. But come on, it's not like I lived a day away. You could have still made it, you know?
Correct.
And it's still playing on my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And then with work, it's like, everyone always requires something out of me. Okay, I work at a restaurant.
So tell me a little more about the requirements.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a little more about the requirements that others require of you.
It's not rather they require, but rather ask me to do a lot, and it's this not my job, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I work at McDonald's, and I just work register, and every once in a while the boss and my manager will tell me, Denise, go in the back and go grab some stock. Go do this, go do that. And here's the thing, it's not my job. There are people for that job. Mm-hmm. They are in there, not doing anything, and yet she comes and picks on me because she knows what kind of person I am. She knows I won't say no. And that's another thing I hate about myself. I'm constantly saying yes.
Could you tell me a little more about the say now? What makes you not want to say now? Tell me a little bit more about that.
It's like, it's not really that I want to say, okay. Today, this incident happened. Today I was at work. I got off, and then somebody was like, can you drop me off here? I live about 5 minutes away from my job. This person lived about 20 minutes. I had no gas. My gas was literally, it didn't even say how much miles I had left because that's how low I was. It was literally flashing. You need gas, you need gas. And instead of saying no, I gotta go get gas, I was just like, yeah, sure. Where do you live? Where is it? And it's like, even after it, they said thank you, but I'm always putting others before myself. And it's just like, if I take my life now, it's like, no one's gonna miss me, right?
What makes you think no one would miss you?
Well, for one, my family is no longer in my life that often. 2, it's not like I work a great job. 3, I don't even care about school anymore. So it's like, what's there to live for anymore? And I mean, like, yeah, I have like nieces and nephews, but I don't even see them that often. I'm just tired of living. I'm tired of paying bills, going to school, work, barely even have friends, time for myself. I mean, like, even when I do have time for myself, it's alone. I'm always alone. That's what I feel. I'll always be alone, so what's the point? I'll die alone. Might as well do it now.
So this thing about taking your life, what is it? Explain the details. If you like, what are your plans with that? What gears you towards that way? Is it just because of your family and no friends and?
It is all that. It's like, if I have none of this, then what do I have besides myself? And I'm not the perfect person. I don't think I'm the perfect person. I'm still single. If somebody found love in me rather than my parents did, then I probably would stay. But literally, like, no one, I haven't even had a call from anyone in a month. My phone is literally dry. In a month, no one has checked in on me.
So tell me a little more about, in a month, no one has checked in on you.
Like,
who are they?
My mom, my dad, my sisters, my brother, the little group of friends I associate myself with. Anyone. No one called me for a whole month. And it's like, I could have died in that month and no one would have even known I was dead. So, yeah.
Do you think you can move forward?
Moving forward, I tried it. I tried to motivate myself, but after a while, it just got tiring, you know? It's like, come on, Denise, wake up and be happy. Happy for what? To go to a crappy job, to go to a school and failing, go to a home that's so empty.
So far, what I've heard was that you are really feeling down, really down at this time because you haven't had the support system that you were used to, as far as your family checking in on you, keeping up with you, showing up and supporting you at your achievements in life, and then you're feeling lonely You're lonely at home, you're lonely at work, you're lonely everywhere. So you're being more of a person of a, yes, I'll help. Yes, I'll.
Because every time I say yes to somebody, that's me spending time with them, me
Mhm.
making them happy. And if I can make somebody happy, that's a little bit of happiness in my life. But at the same time, it's like I let it get too far, if that makes any sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, I need to start. I should, but
What do you think you should start doing?
being more about myself, I guess. But then again, it's like if I'm more about myself, I find more things to hate about myself. So, and that literally provokes me to do what I want to do. Like literally, it just provokes me. That's a better reason for me to just go on with life, you know, like get out of it. If that makes sense, just cut it off.
Are you open to help?
Help. That's why I'm here.
Should we bring in family, a support team? Could we open up our session?
You can try. I don't know how you'll be able to reach them.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried to call in the last week because I literally thought I was gonna end it that last week, and I called. No one picked up. No one at all. Not my sisters, and I have 2 sisters. Not my brother. Not my mother, and not my father. Not my close friends. Nobody. And so it's like, was that my reason right there? I thought it was my reason, but I don't know. I guess I'm just I guess it's true when people call me a pussy. Like I couldn't even go through with killing myself.
So how were you going to kill yourself if you were to kill yourself? How would you do that?
Well, I tried taking a lot of pills because, like I said, I'm a pussy. So I feel like pills would be like quicker. Just take a whole bunch of them, go to sleep, and never wake up.
Are you open to help as far as like outside help, community resources? Have you tried 211 or reached out?
Honestly, I'm sorry about that. See, that's another reason. It's like I always cut people off before they finish a sentence, and then they look at me and it's like,
No, I was done.
No.
I'm interested in what you're saying. You're the most important person here in this room.
important.
I'm here for you. I'm listening.
But are you really here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here to listen. I'm here to help and provide resources if it's needed. And I'd like to remind you, I am a mandated reporter. I do care.
Can you get my family to care?
We can try to bring them into the session if that's open to you. The client session, or as I stated again, or confidentiality. There are boundaries and laws, ethics and all, but it can happen. It definitely can happen in a counseling session where you bring in family members. However, you will have to sign for that to make the group open, to make this session open to other individuals.
Do I really want to open up to my family after all these years? It's been like 12 years since I last really saw all of them together. Oh, that's another thing. My family is breaking apart. Literally everyone. It's just like, like I said, everybody branched off into different pieces. Like, even though we kind of live close, I don't know. Which is why I feel like it's going to be an even harder issue to bring them here, because it's like, where is everyone? I am so tired, like, I'm sorry. It's just, thinking about it just really gets to me. It's like, gosh, I know I'm speaking nonsense, but
I know there's a fly. It's like the top of my head.
But I don't know. think my life is worth it?
I most definitely do believe your life is worth it. I think that you should smile and be happy. I think that you should believe into yourself because you definitely can do it. Everyone is different.
Very spiritual. I see a cross on your necklace.
Yes, I am.
I used to believe in God. Used to. Then everybody stopped coming into my life, and it's just like, why God? You know, like, why am I so alone? I've always been good to you. Why are you doing this to me? You know? Oh, and that's another thing. Pussy. Even though I don't believe, I still feel like if I kill myself now, it's like, where will I go? Is there really another life out there? Should I really, like, literally be even thinking of these things right now? It's like, I wish I could stop feeling this way. Do you have any kids?
Mhm.
How many?
2.
That's good. That's
Mhm.
good. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
What motivates you in the morning?
Thankful for just waking up, seeing another day.
But how can you be thankful for seeing another horrible day? Like, it's a cycle for me. Wake up, work, school, eat, go to sleep. Wake up, work, school, eat, sleep. It's continuous. I never do anything different, ever. I'm always, like, home, and when I'm not home, it's just, oh my, I really don't get how people can be so happy with their lives. Like, I really tried to be happy. I even decided to go dancing once, and I don't even dance. But you know, I see a lot of people that dance, they're happy. I wasn't even happy dancing. The whole time I was there and the instructor was giving the lessons, I just sat there looking at all the happy couples. Oh yeah, couples. Yeah,
So do you have anyone significant in your life?
I used to.
A little more, can you provide a little more information?
I had a... You know, like, okay, so I don't usually tell people this because they look at me differently, but I'm gay. So I had a girlfriend, and then she decided to leave me because she could no longer put up with this attitude of mine. I don't know what kind of attitude she was talking about, but now that she's gone, I think I understand why she left a little more. And that's another reason why I really want to just, it's like I lost her and I feel like I've lost everything altogether. She was one of the last reasons why I still stayed on this earth. She was my number one, and I lost her.
Excuse me. Could you provide a little more information about how you lost her?
Like,
Excuse me.
before I didn't see this, but now that she's gone, I do see it. I would stay home. I mean, like, I would go to work and school and come back, but, like, I wouldn't talk to her because I always felt like everything that came out of my mouth was me, like, complaining about something. And even though she was there to talk it through with me every night, I just knew she was getting tired of it, hearing the same thing every day and me complaining and not making any changes to it. I mean, she always cleaned, cooked. She would go to work too. She decided not to go to school because she wanted me to finish school first. She put her life on hold for me, and I let her go. I didn't even fight for her. I just told her, it's okay. You want to leave? I'll miss you, but I can't keep doing this to you, you know? She was like, if you don't fix yourself, then no one can, because you're in charge of your own life and everything like that. She was like, if you can't do it, then I can no longer stay. And I was just like, then it's time to go, because I know I probably wouldn't be able to get out that stage. But now I really do miss her. She was the only person that made me feel less alone.
Have you gave her a call? Have you reached out to her? Tell her how you're feeling?
I mean, like, this relationship was 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Last I heard about her, she had this baby on the way. Yeah, a girl with her new boyfriend. Apparently she's bi now. I guess I was just too much for her. And I was. Maybe I was too much for my family, and that's why they left. Maybe
Tell me a little more about your family and yeah. How about your relationship with the family?
Well, growing up, we had a splendid relationship, to tell you the truth. I mean, like, it was a little... My mother wasn't in the picture yet because she was... Oh, that's another thing. I'm from Venezuela.
Okay, awesome.
So she stayed behind, and she didn't come back until, like, maybe, like, about 12 years ago when everything fell apart. I don't know what it was, but I guess it was because she wasn't used to American culture and coming exactly from Venezuela and just, like, getting in with it. Plus, she didn't really raise us. My dad did because, like I said, she was stuck back there. So when she came, all these new rules were made, all these fucking things, and it was like, no one wanted to hear any of it. And so I guess we just literally all dispersed, and as a result, it's like, we just, I don't know what exactly caused us to stop talking, to tell you the truth. I'm trying to think. I've been thinking of it, and I still don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why.
Have you just showed up at home?
I thought about doing that, but then I was like, what's the point? If they didn't even want to call you, what makes you think they want to see me? See you, I mean.
Are you missing your mother?
I miss all of them, to tell you
You
the
miss
truth.
all of them?
Yeah.
Do you know where they all live at?
No. I think that's sad. My own family, I don't even know their address. I'm a sad excuse of a person.
So far, I have heard you say that you feel sad, you just feel overwhelmed, and most of all, it really bothers you because you miss your family. You miss the ones that you really cared about, your ex-girlfriend, she moved on. You're unable to just drive over to your family house and just say hello, or just go and see them immediately when you want to see them. And they're not picking up phone calls for you. So it makes you feel as though you're not important. Am I understanding you correctly?
That's all it. That's all of it.
However, I have heard what is important to you. I've heard you state through this conversation that school is important to you. Can you tell me a little more about school, how important that is to you?
It was important until I realized that no one was coming to see me accomplish anything. So it was like, what's the point? That's basically one reason why I even decided to go to this stupid thing called school. I fucking hate school, to tell you the truth. I was only doing it for my family. Trying to make sure that they at least, you know, like, somebody, you know, just I try to bring a good name out of my family, you know, but I guess not. Guess they don't care. I don't know.
What motivated you to sign up for school, get a job, and get your own place?
My family. Well, my family motivated me to go to school. The job I've been had, I hate it, but I mean, like, I don't really feel like going to look for another at the moment. So it's like, and what was the third one? I don't know. I'm so deep in my thoughts and I can't even think right now. I'm sorry.
What made what motivated you to get a job and to sign up for school, to start attending school, and to get your own house?
Oh, my own place.
You sound very proud stating that. Stating all three of those.
Because I was proud at first, you know?
Tell me about it. Why were you proud?
Well, when I first applied to school, I was super proud because, I mean, like, I graduated top of my class in high school. And then I get into college, the best one ever. And then, I don't know. It was just the fact that I was first. And, like, my teachers recognized me for that. Yeah. And then with work, I wasn't too happy about it. But, I mean, like, job is a job. And then with my house, or should I say my apartment, probably wouldn't even call it an apartment. It's literally like so small. That I'm not even proud of. But then again, I'm living on my own, so that's a little okay. Now that that's. I did that all on my own, didn't I? Doesn't matter. It is so. Oh, it's nice in here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry, I sometimes get awkward in silent situations, but
It's all right. Is there anything you haven't discussed that's bothering you?
Did I tell you what I did the other day? Like, okay, I volunteer at this nursing home, sort of. Well, not a nursing home. It is a nursing home. Would it be? Okay, I volunteer at this nursing home, and there's these people there that volunteer also, and one of them specifically cleans cars. And he was like, "Did you want me to clean your car?" Because he gives back to the community. So he cleans my car, and then I'm about to go pick up my car, and I don't find it. He takes it out on the drive without my permission, and when he gets back, you know what I do? I give him a hug. What is wrong with me? Like, a hug? Most people would literally cuss his behind off. But all I did was give him a hug and say thank you for cleaning my car. And he didn't even do a good job of it, to tell you the truth. But thank you. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you.
So, how did it make you feel when you came out to retrieve your car and your car was gone?
I was scared shitless. And then somebody was like, "Oh, he took your car out." And then that's when I got super upset because that car's not even on my name. It's on my Oh, it is on my name, isn't it? Oh yeah. It's on, like, I don't even know if he has an insurance or anything. I don't know. And if he had gotten into an accident, that would have been on me. I was just super upset because it's like, I don't know what he did with it, and I don't like people touching my stuff without asking. Like, if you ask, I'll say yes, even though I don't want you to touch it, because, like I said, I'm a yes person. But then again, it's like, it's better that you ask. And when he didn't ask and he just took it, and then I walk out there and then notice it's missing, I almost had a panic attack right there. And then, yeah.
So far, I have heard you state that you allowed the gentleman to wash your car and you came out to retrieve it and it was gone. And you were just truly shocked.
Like, I was fucking pissed, man. Like, to think of it now. And, like, I'm pissed even more at myself for just giving him a hug and saying thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, what kind of a sane-ass person would say thank you? I should have gone on his ass. People always, like, fucking use me. And then, like, it's like, I just let them. I literally let everybody just walk over me.
Are you angry about that?
I'm very angry over that. I wish I could change that about myself, but it's just the kind of person I am. And I won't die like that.
You appear to be very upset, very angry.
I'm really upset with myself because I literally should have stood up for myself that day, but I didn't. Oh, and here's the funny thing: he gonna charge me to clean because he cleaned my car. Like, you ain't do nothing, and I'm not gonna pay him. I don't want to. Well, I don't have the money, and I don't want to. But mostly because I don't have the money, because I would give it to him, even though I didn't want to. Well, I'm not even angry anymore. I'm just laughing at how he charged me $45 for a shitty ass job.
You appear to be really upset. You look really upset. And you sound very upset, but you sound also just really disappointed in yourself.
I am. Disappointed at myself in everything I do. And I'm tired of being disappointed. I'm just tired of everything, you know? Is life even worth it, you know? It's a question I always keep asking. I mean, like, I let everybody just easily walk over me. My family don't give two fucks about me. And, I mean, like, I was only going to school for them. And I'm tired of going to that job. Just tired of it all.
How do you think you can make yourself happy?
I don't think there's a way to make myself happy anymore. I'm literally at the bottom.
What do you enjoy doing?
I used to enjoy swimming. Not anymore. Used to enjoy drawing. Haven't done that in forever. Used to enjoy singing. I don't even listen to music anymore. So I guess you could say I just don't enjoy anything anymore. I feel like a living corpse. Just walking, empty, dead on the inside. That's what I feel. A corpse wearing a mask. A mask, a smiling mask, because I'm always smiling despite being dead on the inside. And it's funny, no one ever notices that, which is another reason why it's like of course no one noticed. No one cares about you, you know? But it's okay. It'll all end soon. Now, you're not going to report this at all. Cops, right? It's just between us, right? You're my therapist, and right?
Well, I would like to offer you services. If we could contact Crisis, and you can speak to Crisis on the line.
What do they do?
Crisis, they do assessment over the phone, and they help individuals with suicidal thoughts, and they figure it, they come to a conclusion with the assessment over the phone if you need to come in for assistance for further treatment. They provide counseling also.
You know what? I'll just might give that a try. I'm gonna give it one last try. I'm gonna give life one last try. Okay. Do you know the number?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think our session is over, right?
All right, so far, we have talked today about, in our session, that you're having suicidal thoughts, so we're going to contact Crisis, and you're feeling down, and it appears as you are depressed, and you're having these thoughts, and different obstacles you're going through without being able to stay in contact with family. And is there anything else that you would like to discuss that we have not discussed?
You really were listening. Thank you for that. It's always nice to hear somebody, be on the other side of the ears, I guess you could say. But thank you.
You're welcome. So my receptionist and I will contact Crisis for you. And also, I look forward to seeing you next week, and we'll pick back up at our session where we left off at.
Okay.
And thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.